I just realized that for the last 4 minutes, my mic has been muted. So everything that I said has... Oh my God. I'm just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. And I'm just gonna move on with my life. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Let's go do some farming, I think. I think I deserve a nice little farm. Just a quick little harvest. You know? Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Just a little. Why did that blast through my headphones? Alright. Okay. Gotta, why is my roof like that? Like what? Huh? Like what? Like there was a fire? Like I probably shouldn't have put a lava cobblestone generator attached to a wooden structure and didn't realize until it was too late to really stop anything. The only thing that saved me from being completely homeless in Minecraft, well, it didn't happen on camera as a thing. I just briefly mentioned it the stream after it happened. And everyone said, Gato, why would you do that? And I said, tee-hee. And I moved on with my life. But yeah, hi, Aya. Welcome back. I'm just stood here slamming raw potatoes into my mouth. I learned something during the break. I learned that Lego is going to have a crossover with Fall Guys in 2024. No talk about whether or not it's going to be sets or if it's just going to be Lego content in the Fall Guys video game. But Fall Guys Lego collaboration is happening in 2024, apparently. Same year as the Fortnite collaboration. So Lego is apparently getting in on the hot video games of our time with Nintendo and Epic Games and whoever the fuck owns Fall Guys. I'm not actually entirely sure that I know who owns Fall Guys. But that should be interesting. I would not be against a series of Lego sets of what is essentially Splash Out with little bean guys. I would love to have some Fall Guys minifigures, personally speaking. That sounds like a great fun for me and where I'm at as a person. Yeah. So I can have Sonic live in an Animal Crossing town and then go to his work at the Ring Factory in Tomato Town, where his coworker Bob the Fall Guy just found out that his wife is cheating on him. And it'll be great. It'll be exactly as Lego intended. 100% the method by which they intend their products to be used. Alright, let me grab all of these. Let me grab these. How many potatoes do you have there? At least 12. I couldn't give you anything more concrete, but I can promise there are 12. So if you have exactly 12 friends, and they're hankering for potatoes, don't worry, Farmer Gata's got you covered. Farmer Gata has you solved and sorted. Let me just double check. Okay, there we go. But yes, hello, Jun. Welcome back. We're doing some, we're gonna do a quick harvest of the fields. So we have a lot of stuff to trade with the villagers. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Taking a small break from the cube. Not too big a break, just a small one. I was telling Aya about how Lego, I found out during the break, there's been a leak. They're doing a collaboration with Fall Guys in 2024. Same year they do Animal Crossing Legos and Fortnite Legos, which is fascinating. I am definitely all for Lego having a larger presence. Like, I know it sucks that I've accepted it, but like, we live in a world where DLC, like on-disc DLC and microtransactions, those have been normalized, right? So for any business to not be trying to have crossovers with something like Fortnite, it just makes no sense. I'm glad if it means that Lego gets a little more of a notice by the children of today, because right now the majority of their money comes from Minecraft players and the Star Wars fandom, and that needs to change. I don't think Fortnite Legos is going to drastically change how the company is operated, but I do think it means that a lot of kids who are super into Fortnite, and there are a lot of kids who are super into Fortnite, will suddenly become aware that they can buy Legos of this thing they like, and that'll be like the gateway drug into liking things that are not Fortnite. And for that, I am happy for them. Okay. Let's keep going. We are going to have at least one inventory, if not two inventories worth of potatoes by the time we're done with this. Which is, by my count, too many potatoes. Like, if I were to... There's a potato around here somewhere, but I don't see it. No, not in there. Well, not my problem. It'll despawn, and then it'll no longer be an issue for me. Oh, here's some over here. I'll grab those. Yeah, how do you feel about Fortnite Lego, Jun? Give me your hot take. What's your vibe on the situation? I'm here with local confused man Jun_Monday, here to tell us their opinions of the most recent news. Hello, Mr. Jun. Can you tell us, what is word on the street for those who have only just now heard of Fall Guys and Fortnite Lego? Shoves a microphone directly into your nostril. Tell us in excruciating detail, Tails. Oh god, that's true. They did Sonic Lego in 2023. They did Mario Lego in was it 2020 or 2021? So the Mario Lego really dipped their toes into crossing over with video game characters. I just realized that I'm out of inventory space. How silly of me. How silly of me. I'm sure they won't all despawn in the time it takes me to get to a chest and back. Oh no. Oh no. I should see about making some sort of automatic, that's the word. Automatic transporter, excuse me, pardon me, to send stuff that I harvest directly to a location, you know? Like a hopper trail of some sort. That I can just dump all of my food into, and it will go into a large storage area. Because the only real reason I'm using any of my crops right now is for trading with villagers. Hey, Sam Knight! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing tonight? I am doing a good nighttime harvest of my many, many fields. What about a river or something? Ooh, a potato excuse me, sir. Can you leave me alone? Thank you. There we go. We're harvesting potatoes. That's what we're working on. We're harvesting potatoes. Using a river to transport resources would be fun. I don't know how it would be for lag on the server is the only thing. Well, if I don't go to sleep, it'll never stop raining. And then zombies will never burn out, so... Oh, a kelp tube thing. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I'd want it to be a little more visually interesting. How could I successfully create something like that? Just something to transport the food from the fields where I grow them to the villagers where I trade with them. I have built the villager trading hall a significant distance away from where the actual potatoes are. So I do need to figure out a way around that. But that's an issue for me after I finish building the cube. That's not an issue for me while I'm building the cube, you see. Completely different skill sets here. Just absolutely unrelated. Alright, go this way. Buddy-do. Gather all this up, plant some stuff here. It is something to think about while you are building the cube, and that's good. That is true. What I might want to do is create a glass-encased underwater current that is visible from the river, but isn't high enough to prevent people from sailing on the river, and then have that be where the items flow. Have a dispenser on one end that randomly shoots them out so they flow down the path, and you can see the tube while you're on the river, but it won't interject with anyone being able to travel through it. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Do, 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 do. Some more patatas around this way. We'll gather these up real quick. Like a bamboo noodle shoot, but potatoes. Sounds fancy. Yes, very fancy. Only the fanciest for my farm, you see. The F in Farmergata stands for fancy, you understand. Fancy Armorgata. That's my first name. Yep. Turns out Armor is actually my middle name. Fancy's my first name. Fancy Armorgata. But not Armor, which is a different name entirely. How dare you get it wrong? How dare you assume? I don't have fancy armor. I am a fancy armor, which is French or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All right, let's get some seeds. And continue on like so. Right-click harvesting has been a fucking godsend. I'm so glad everyone allowed me to install this. Everything is so much easier. Oh, I just hold right-click and I mow through it all, and it's just so much better. So much better. I'm so happy the people who play on the server that I pay for have allowed me to have this one small comfort in these dark and cold times. I don't remember how to install mods, lol. Oh, this is a data pack. So, like, you ain't gotta do shit. Not gonna lie, I did the initial 2 setup and I promptly forgot. Oh, well, that's fine. We're all gonna have to relearn how to use a mod pack installer soon. Turns out Overwolf supports Israel, and they're the ones who own and facilitate CurseForge, so I ain't gonna be using their services for terribly much longer. You understand. Here we are. Gross! Exactly. Yes. Hate that! Mm-hmm. It's not ideal, all things considered. So, you know. Alright, so I think this is going to be... Oh, Tegan, this is semi-related to your other job of being a video game podcaster / journalist. Apparently in the last, 2 hours, or over the last day or so, I guess, but reported in the last 2 hours, Fall Guys and LEGO are doing a crossover. I was telling Aya all about it a minute ago. We don't know if it means Fall Guys LEGO sets or just LEGO in Fall Guys, but there you go. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and of course LEGO's own internal gaming company that released LEGO 2K Racing or whatever it was. LEGO Fall Guys models and then model Fall Guy Legos. There you go. There you go. That sounds like a great plan to me personally. LEGO's really leaning in on the video game market. They got Sonic this year. Did I mention Animal Crossing? Oh, hello?
One of these days you'll get a phone with a less annoying ringtone. Today's not that day. Moshi Moshi, Henbert speaking. The farmer is a little busy right now. Can I take a message?
I mean, I could take it if you want.
Your village called. They'd like their idiot back.
Never mind. Squares your bean. Ooh, I don't like the mental image that implies. Oh, goodness me. No, thank you. Please don't square my beans. They're the only beans I have. Your bean will be square and you'll like it. No. I don't know why I went for Victorian waif. Rounds your cube. No, sir. Please, sir, don't round my cube. Don't round my cube, sir. The corners, you see, they remind me of my papa before he died of consumption. Whatever it is that Victorian waif's parents die from. I don't know. Jessica would tell me. She would know down to, the scientific, legal name, exactly what diseases killed what people when. She specializes, it's tuberculosis. Oh, well, okay. My father died of tuberculosis. That's what they died from. Which is also consumption. Yeah. Wasn't consumption just any time they had no fucking clue what killed them? They just said they had consumption and called it a night? Alright, gather all these up. Alright. Gather all of this up. Aha. Yeah, if you had a fever and they didn't know what was wrong, it was just consumption. Oh, lordy lord. Sure am glad we live in a world where our medical field takes a whole bunch of things more seriously, as opposed to just shrugging their shoulders and saying, it is a mystery. That was very clearly sarcasm. So, yeah. Alright, let me combine all of these together, sort it, put a couple of seeds in there, and then continue on back this way. Alright, now I have to be careful around here, because if I right-click on the beetroot with a wheat seed, it will replace it. I don't really want that. There we go. Did you know? You can still die of consumption. Yeah, we just know what it's called now. Now's your chance! Oh no, James! What have I done? What did I do? Why am I in jail? I didn't do nothing. Please, Please let me out. I'll be a good boy. I promise. I promise. Oh, boo-hoo. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. But hi, James. How are you doing when you're not throwing innocent farmers into jail cells? All right. Let's grab beetroot. Clack your cocoa mug on the bars. It's true. It's true. The thing about beetroot is that, like wheat, it generates an extra seed item, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan, you know? I kind of understand why, but... I don't know. Alright, it is getting dark.
Gadu also the government would do it, I just did it first.
Wow! Wow! For what crimes, huh? For what crimes? Probably not supporting Israel crimes. Ayo! Too much Boydie. Too much. Pull over. That ass is too fast. Whoop whoop. Yes. Yes. I'd say it could happen to any of us, but frankly, no, it couldn't. Just me. Oh, that's fun. Because I had to restart stream, my key inputs aren't fucking working. Well, that's just fine and dandy. Cool. Not like I wanted to do anything with all of those facial expressions I barely use. Sure thing, game. Alright, can I reach from here? I can. Wheat seeds. Not enough potatoes. New stream, new scuff. It's true. It's true. It's true. Let me show you. You think I just finished the potatoes. I dare say we have enough. I dare say we've collected a sizable amount. All right, put the beetroot in there. And then head back out to the fields. After this, we just gotta grab carrots. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, get your fingers right in there. Get those tangles. Yes, perfect. Amazing. You're the best. You're the best. Around. Da-da-da-da-da to keep you down. All right, I think I'm just gonna finish this side of the beetroot, and I'll leave the carrots for later. So we can get back to the cube. What you been up to, James? What you been doing? How's your day been? Tegan, are you still in meetings? Is your work day completed yet? Are you still being gainfully employed? My beautiful wife has gotten used to me working late and not being home when she is. She doesn't like it, but she's gotten used to it, which is good because I make more money there than I did at the other place, and that's amazing. Oh, Tegan! Tegan. I don't know if I already said this on the stream before, but did I tell you the tea about my old workplace? Did I share the information I gathered after leaving their employ? No. Oh my God. Okay. I swore I told a lot of people. I must have been holding off on it and then. Okay. All right. So I quit because of one individual, right? And this one individual made a lot of people quit. And it was an open secret that everyone knew that this individual was the reason why they quit. However, for whatever reason, this individual never got into any trouble for what was essentially being a grown-ass adult and bullying people.
Well, I am making Lego Star Wars Kenobi spaceship. Also, more potatoes means more vodka.
True! More potatoes does mean more vodka. Oh, hey, Lego Star Wars fan. I found out today that all those rumors about a Lego Jedi Temple are not only false, but they've been traced back to a specific friend group of Lego investors who only started the rumor to pull attention away from the Captain Rex toy being available in a poly bag. They wanted to convince a bunch of people that there was a big Star Wars set to buy on the horizon, so fewer people would buy Captain Rexes, so they could sweep in and grab them all and then sell them all for a higher price to keep their UCS Venator investments valuable. Which is fucking wild. Absolutely insane behavior from a fellow adult human being. But okay. Hey Gata, will you have any extra seeds or crops? I'm trying to get bone meal. That's also nuts! Yes! You're telling me! Jesus Christ! It's fucking wild. Okay, so, short answer, Aya, yes, absolutely. I'll put together a nice care package of things. But I won't give you the seeds because I'm evil. Mwahahaha. It was an open secret that this individual was responsible for getting a great number of people fired. Basically, if she didn't like you, then you were on the chopping block. Oh, you need for the composter. Well, in that case, yes, I will give you seeds then. In that case,
Tell
yes.
me where they are, I just want to talk.
Right? They fucking, I'm telling 3 stories at once. The investors fucking, the fake rumor, the fake leak said we were not only getting a full-size Jedi temple, we were also getting Yaddle, the only female Yoda character ever to be seen in Star Wars. And she showed up in one scene in the second prequel trilogy movie. But there's never been a Lego minifigure of her. So when the rumor said, yeah, we're getting Yaddle and we're getting a full Lego Jedi Temple, it was exclusively to convince people to save their money for a massive Lego purchase that doesn't exist, so they won't go out of their way to buy the polybag? Question mark? That was their plan? Fucking wild. Fucking nonsense. But yeah, so everyone knew this. Okay, back to the main story. Everyone knew that this one person was responsible. If you weren't part of her in-group, you were bullied out of your position. And it was wild to a lot of people how she kept getting away with it, how she was given these positions of power consistently, despite everyone knowing that she was a gossipy, untrustworthy person who would absolutely screw you over if she thought it would give her even the slightest advantage. So I finally had enough. I left. And after I got my new job, I was like, I haven't spoken to anyone in like a month now. I was job hunting. Now I have stable work. I feel like I should probably like let them know I'm alive. So I messaged them and I said, hey, what's up? And the first thing I hear was, dude, you're not gonna believe this. Apparently, so a new manager joined right as I was leaving. My last week, a new manager came in and took back over the position that this individual was having, despite not getting paid that. We were like, why is she being treated like a manager when she's not a manager, and she's not being offered the position of manager? What's going on? So he came back, this new manager came in and took back over control of the department and immediately made some changes. Yelled at corporate for not giving anyone a Christmas bonus, yelled at the heads of the location for not giving them a budget that matches the scale of the business they're trying to run. They've been working the department on a skeleton crew for years now, pretty much ever since the pandemic first hit. And he was like, no, I can't run a fucking business if you won't give me the staff to perform the work. So he yelled at them and he got it. And one of the things he yelled at was, hey, how come every single one of my new employees is telling me that this individual is a problem and causes issues in the department, but there is no record of any of the complaints that everyone knows has been made? Well, it turns out, and he was told this in a way that I assume was meant to stay hush-hush, it turns out that both the director of the facility as well as the head of HR has been having her come clean their houses for free for years. where they sit and gossip about goings on at the day job. She's been bribing them to retain her position, which is why they're all buddy-buddy and why she was being given these positions of power. Call it what you want, that is essentially a bribe. She was offering them free house cleaning services in order to gain a leg up on the other people in the department. So anytime someone complained, HR didn't document it. Every time that something went wrong with the department, power was just handed over to this individual because the director was like, yeah, you're my bestie. We talk shit about people at my house on Sundays. You're good to be in control of the department. And I assume it was told to this manager in that's why they've been so helpful, you see. The manager told everyone. Just straight up said, yeah, no, this is public information now. Your coworker has been fucking bribing HR for 5 years. And that's why they were able to bully people out of the department. That's why y'all been working on a skeleton crew this whole time. Because this conflict of interest has been happening under y'all's noses. Just said it out loud, like, yeah, here you go. Do what you want with it. People are fucking pissed. That is some tea, and it makes so much more sense. It's why they were immediately believed the moment they said anything about me. They've been marinating HR and the head of the the facility for years now. They've been marinated for years. It never mattered how good I worked or how much I sacrificed for the company, because they'd already been gotten to first. They'd been fucking dipped in the sauce, and there was no way I was getting out of that. So you know what? I'm glad I left. I almost wish that I were physically there to see the trash, you know, to watch the fireworks. But also, no, I don't wish I were still there. So that is some juicy fucking tea right there. God damn. But apparently the new manager has doubled the size of the department. Everyone's going to be getting a Christmas bonus. I think I actually did mention that I previously worked at a retirement facility. It was less of a facility and more of like a gated community exclusively of seniors with medical services on the premise, right? And these are and the residents are people who like have money. How it works is they come into this gated community and they buy a house. They fully pay for a house, and it is their house, and they have access to all these amenities. However, the point is that once they reach a certain age where they need assisted living or other medical facilities, like near end of life, they will then sell the house back to the company that owns the area, that owns the community, and those funds will then be used to fund their end-of-life care until they pass away. Gotta, have you looked on Google News at your old job? No, I can't say that I have. I don't really care too much about it. I don't think it's a scandal large enough to be newsworthy. It was just one particularly opinionated individual. It wasn't like large amounts of money was changing hands. It wasn't like fraud. It was just workplace mismanagement and nepotism. But yeah, so like the people who were able to afford these nice houses in order to invest in their end-of-life care are people who have like a significant retirement. Like these people are not bad off. They're all pretty well-to-do, right? Kind of a ritzy retirement home, as it were. Well, every Christmas, out of the kindness of their heart, the residents would raise funds on their own, and they would be the ones who gave us a bonus check at the end of the year. It was entirely the residents donating to thank the workers for the work they do during the year. And the corporation was like, hell yeah, if they want to give people money so we don't have to, that works for me. New manager said, what are you fucking talking about? It is the year of our Lord 2023, and a company of this size performing this much business in the state of Florida, not giving their employees as much as a Christmas party, as much as a pizza party, is ridiculous. So he went and yelled at corporate, and that got fixed. So I'm happy for my ex-coworkers who I've left behind. They deserve better working environments. I would never go back, but it's not as bad as it could have been. All right, now that I finished telling you all the tea about my old job, my new job's going great, by the way. People will riot. Nah, I don't think rioting is a good way of putting it. At least there's a light for them. Yeah. I don't know if this one manager will be able to overhaul an entire company. Other managers have tried and left and failed. The previous manager got fired because they asked for me to get a higher raise than corporate wanted to give me. Like, that's not even a bit. That's just like, unironically, that's why she was fired. Because there was no data for her to actually properly gauge my work performance when my yearly came around. So instead of giving me nothing, she said, yeah, I'm giving you the highest raise. You very clearly know what you're doing, and you've all been holding down the fort without any sort of supervision for almost a year now. So yeah, I'm giving you all the highest percentage of a raise, which, to be fair, was only 4%. And they said, no, you can't just decide that they get a higher raise than we want to give them, so we're firing you. Fucking nonsense. My current job is going great. My current coworkers love me, which is very nice. And for the amount of money that I make, I spend a lot of time just standing around and looking pretty, which is something I was already really good at. So now I'm finally in a position that makes use of my talents. Oh, if only we all could find our place in the world. That's the dream, Gata. It is! It's not the most money, but it is more money. Or as I like to call it, Lego money. I spend a lot of time sitting around doing embroidery. Fuck yeah, you do! And you deserve it. Hey, I'll take more money. Fuck yeah. As long as I can work from home, no one needs to know. Exactly. The work is getting done, and profits aren't going down, so piss off. You know? I also want to make more money, though. More money is always nice. More money is always nice. My issue is that my job is primarily tip-based, so I have a small, guaranteed set of income every week. However, there are weeks where it waxes and wanes based on the number of people I actually am able to service in the time that I work. So, I love Lego, but I would rather get Lego online than go to the store. Honestly, mood. The only good thing about going to the Lego store is to see the cool displays and also the pick-a-brick thing. That's literally it. There's no other reason to have a physical Lego store when the online store works just as well. You can only report profit for so many quarters in a row before we actually get pissed. Then I found my job at a different company for 20K more? Fuck yeah. Go off, Tegan. You get that. Get it. Go for it. Fucking go for it. When I was applying to the car loan yesterday, they wanted to know our employment history, right? And so they asked, what do you do for work? And Beautiful Wife told them, and said, how long have you been there? And Beautiful Wife told them. Because Beautiful Wife has been with one company for 8 years, and she just started working part-time at a different company. That's only been for a couple of months, so it looks bad. And at first she was like, well, my primary job is here, and I've been there for X amount of months. And the guy who was doing the numbers kind of gave us a look, and she's like, I still work part-time at the previous place. I just lowered my hours so I can focus on my new employment. And then he brightened up considerably like, oh, you weren't fired from your previous... Okay, got it. So then he gets to me, and he says, and what's your job? And I told him. And he says, and how long have you been there? And I proudly said, 1 month. And he looks at me over the tops of his glasses. And I said, I left for a better opportunity at a higher pay rate. I wasn't fired. And then he was like, oh, okay, much better. I guess he just assumes that anyone who leaves their job was fired from it? Question mark? I don't know. Yes, here's an extra hopper. Hello, Boomer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are working on harvesting some stuff and talking about tea from my old job. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one of these, and then I don't have a lip to stand on, unfortunately. I don't have any blocks for this either. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, if I crouch jump, that's not correct. Okay. So let me do something silly. Shit. I don't think I can make this jump. I just don't think this jump is happening. I don't think it's happening, guys. I want it to happen so bad, but I don't think it is. All right, that's much better. No, Gata, I saw a LEGO Star Wars Venator-class Republic attack cruiser, but LEGO UK has it at $560, but online it's around $175. Well, that's because it's close to Christmas, my dude. That's because the sales, they just want to move product no matter what happens with it. That's the only focus there. All right, where were we? I was talking about how the investors fucking ruined the launch of the Venator class for a lot of people. They were out there buying them in droves just so others couldn't have them to raise the prices up, which is fucking ridiculous and disgusting, and I hate it. Thanks. All right, I think that's enough beetroot. That's enough slices. Carrot time. And then we'll go back to the cube. Back to the cube. Back to the cube. The thing is, having all of these crops very specifically is to be able to have the resources to heal up my pickaxe after a cobblestone grinding sesh. I've been very good about keeping my pickaxe in place, keeping it maintained for a while. Gata with a tractor mod. Oh my god. It's not a tractor mod. It's just right-click harvesting. What's so bad about that? Although, there is in fact one mod that I know of that adds a tractor, or did, up until the 1.20 update when it was Mr. Crayfish's vehicle mod. I believe either I was wondering how you were doing that so fast. Yeah, no, this is on the server. You can just do this. Like, this isn't... No, I'm over here doing, like, funky, fresh, hip movements. Yeah, all you need is to have a seed item in your main hand and right-click a fully grown crop. The only downside is that if you click a fully grown crop that isn't the crop that matches the seed you have, it'll still harvest and then plant that crop. So for example, when I get to where my beetroot are, I have to be very careful not to accidentally replace a whole row with carrots. But yeah, no, we voted on this in the Discord server and whether we should have it in the server or not. So, like, I have permission. I have a permit. I've been right-click, left-clicking this whole time. Well, that's how I did it for quite a while until I said, fuck. I've had enough of this. I'm pretty sure the person who, like, initially came up with right-click harvesting as a concept was Pam from Pam's Harvest Craft. Way back in, like, 1.5 or 1.6. And now it's just an accepted part of the Minecraft's existence. Which is fucking wild to me. Just fucking hoover up. What I would love is to have the right-click harvesting, right? But also like a magnet ring mod that increases my pickup radius. So I can just run through a field. Alright. Let's go to this next layer. We're gonna fill my inventory with carrots and then call it a day. Super valid. Wouldn't that be fun though? It'd be so much fun. I would have such a good time. So, in the Lego, going back to Lego because that's what my focus is at all times, in the Lego order that I have from Pick-a-Brick, there is a heart-shaped tile that has the printing of a peach on it. And it's supposed to be for a Monkey Kid set, where the peaches are like magical or some such and gives the monkeys sentience, and that's how the Monkey King can talk, I think. But they're selling the piece individually on Pick-a-Brick and retiring it soon. So I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that is a thing that can be farmed. I need those. I need to build a peach tree. I don't even like peaches, but my Lego farmers need to have a peach tree and a basket full of peaches. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited for it. Because I'm used to them putting fruit prints on, like, round 1x1 tiles. Like, that's to be expected. But they very specifically use the heart-shaped tile because peaches look like little hearts. And I'm like, oh, God, no, that's adorable. Fucking hell. I asked my beautiful wife what she's getting me for Christmas as a joke, because she consistently asks me what she's getting for Christmas because she cannot be patient for anything. Like, even now, she is messaging me, begging me to let her just go and buy the truck. She's like, surely we can scrape $200 together before payday. I say, no, darling. We get paid tomorrow morning. You get the truck after work. We gotta clean the car still. She's like, oh, but babe. I'm like, but babe, nothing. So she asked me what her Christmas gift is all the time. And I always say, you're not allowed to know until Christmas. You can't know, I'm not telling you. I got you a Christmas gift. And she's like, can I guess what it is? And I say, no, you cannot fucking guess what it is. You'll like it, I promise you, but you have to wait. And she pouts and goes burp, burp, burp. So I, expecting to turn the conversation around and say, oh yeah? Well then what am I getting for Christmas? And she scoffs and she says, Lego. The same thing you're getting for your birthday. What else do you want? And I felt like I was supposed to be a little offended by that, but she wasn't wrong. And also, I was a little giddy to find out that I'm getting Lego for both holidays. Everything's coming up, gotta. All right, that's beetroot. I want to organize. This is carrots that I'm gonna organize, and then we're gonna get all this junk out. There we go. Gonna hang out of the sugar cane. Gonna put the remaining beetroot seeds in here. Jessica, I told Jessica ahead of time, so she wouldn't like make the decision to buy it herself, that I went out of my way to pre-order the special edition of the final, I think it's the final volume of the English release of Heaven Official's Blessing. It'll be out in November. It's either the last book or the second to last book, right? And I had a chance to pre-order the special edition, and I went for it. Because she was gonna buy the regular release, and I said no. No. My wife deserves nice things. I'm not very good at buying her nice things, but she deserves them. So I told her, so she wouldn't buy it on her own. I said, hey, just so you know, I pre-ordered the special edition of the new Hobb book. It'll be at our house the day the book releases to the public, or so Amazon tells me. And she, of course, is giddy because she's getting the book, right? But then the other day, she came to me terribly worried because she had a thought. And she says, Gata, you didn't get me the new Hobb book as a Christmas present, did you? Terrified that I, in my stupid husband ignorance, had assumed that I would pre-order the book, wrap it for her, and then make her wait until Christmas to read it. Thankfully, I'm not that stupid. So I said, no, I would never do that to you. The book is for you to read the moment it shows up. It's unrelated to Christmas. And she has a big sigh of relief and goes, oh, thank God. Because she was like, how do I tell my husband that he fucked up buying me a Christmas gift by making me wait for it? I said, no, honey, the book is for you to read the moment it's available. I'm not a monster. I will tell you that her other Christmas gift that has arrived is just another statuette of the two gay boys being gay. She cried over the last one, so I dare say it's a good purchase. So the figure set that I got her last year, and Aya will know what I'm talking about with this, right? It's the scene from before the story begins when they meet in their past life, where one of them is actively a prince, and the other one is like a poor orphan. Hello? Hi!
Hi!
Hi, Aya!
Hi, I do know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I do know what you're talking about.
You do know what I'm talking about. Okay, then I'll finish the story with you as captive audience. So it's from when the little waif like falls from the tower and the magical prince catches him in his arms and saves him. Mm-hmm. Right? It's a statue of that moment from their previous lives. Okay? And it's all cute. When Jessica opened the package last Christmas, she started bawling her eyes out.
Oh,
and I was
bet
like,
that's such a pretty one.
Okay. But this year, right? Okay, hold on. I'm so excited about this. The thing is, she had already purchased a statuette of the opposite, of them in their current lives in the opposite situation where, what's the name of the one with the eye patch? Hwa-Chong, thank you. Where Hwa-Chong is catching, has his arms out to catch Shilion, who is jumping down. So it's like she has two statues that are direct parallels to each other. And she was like, it's such a good gift, you did a good job. And I was like, I did a good job. So this year, I got her a statuette. I look around IRL to make sure she's not here. Okay. It's of the two of them embracing, but they're both wearing the red wedding ceremonial robes. From the scene where this might be spoilers, but there's a scene where it's like implied that they're like performing the marriage rites, even though they're not really, because it's China and, censors and all that. So it's like the heavy implication of, and this is their wedding. So that's the statue I got for her.
Oh my God.
I know.
You did so good.
It's so good.
So good.
Thank you. So
yeah.
So what he brought me? He brought me presents?
Yeah, I brought you cobble. Not in there though. That's all gravel.
Oh.
Although if you want a snack, you could get some gravel.
I'm good Gravel doesn't set well with me or my Minecraft clients, as you know.
Oh God, you're so right. Well, I have a whole chest of it, so. But I also have a full on my person inventory of cobble. I'm just gonna go put it in your chest. So.
Okay, and in exchange, you are free to go into my burnt down husk of a house and collect any crops you want. I should have at least a half of a double chest of everything in there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, by all means.
Much
Actually, you know what?
appreciated.
If you let me point it out to you real quick. You see that little wheat field over there with like the hopper contraption?
Yes.
That's generating bone meal. If you just explicitly want bone meal, you can just take all that's in there.
Oh, great. I'll just take the bone meal then.
Okay, yeah. Whatever you think is equivalent.
Sure thing.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm gonna get back to harvesting sugarcane. She's gonna die. I also think she is gonna die, but that is the goal, and that's not even half of it. I still have another gift that's in the mail. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy both of them, but there is a pair of plushies of Hwa-Chong and Shilian, so that she can have a pair of them, and they can hold hands, and she can tuck them into bed next to Bulbasnore, which is what we've nicknamed the Bulbasaur that I bought her, by the way. His name is Bulbasnore. Hi, I'm just trying to get sugarcane. Don't mind me. Oh shit. That spider just fucking try to clothesline me. So a part of me feels a little silly for explicitly giving her merchandise of the one show that I know she likes, but also it's that or Skate the Infinity merch, and there's just so much more Hob merch out there. You know what I mean? All right, let me just double check my phone real quick. Make sure my beautiful wife has not messaged me, now that I'm thinking about her. Okay. Oh, why the fuck is my internet buffering? God damn it. I don't know what you mean because you're buffering real bad. God fucking damn it. Well, I guess this is just my life now. Oh, is it my beautiful wife? Oh, she's already out now. Okay. Well, that was a lovely hour we had to ourselves, but I dare say with the buffering and my wife on her way home, I should probably wrap up the stream. I should probably just do a really quick rippy wrap of the stream. Let me see what else. Hi.
Hi.
I
took your bone meal,
Oh, that's fine.
but I also took some crops.
Sure thing. That's not a problem at all.
Just so you know, your stream is delayed.
I am very aware. I'm looking at my KBS, and it's like half of what it's supposed to be. I think my roommate came home. So...
You know?
Yeah,
Cat goes on the internet.
Yeah. Cat girls on... Yeah, he can't stay away. He can't stay away. Actually, this is kind of juicy for the VOD only, I guess, but he has a Goyle friend. So now it's a
Really?
real cat girl via the internet.
Ooh,
I
that's
know,
exciting.
right? They've been playing Valorant and League because I didn't have enough things to tease them for.
You know, I can't say anything because I also play League, so I'm just gonna keep.
Why are you in my house?
You
What?
invited me here.
Well,
you invited
I'm
me.
officially uninviting you. Get scram.
Okay, bye.
You think you know a goat? You think you know a goat?
Listen.
I
You're gonna
don't-
be nice to me because I am currently in the process of flattening a mountain that has a shit ton of gravel, but also a lot of cobblestone.
So hold
So
on.
you're gonna want my cobblestone.
Are you threatening and bribing me in the same breath? Is that what this is?
There was no threaten. Just you're gonna want to keep being friends with me. That's all.
You say you have a mountain full of gravel, which you know my Minecraft client is deathly allergic to.
Okay, but it's really far away from. Well, it's not really. It's far away from your house, and it hasn't. I've been doing gravel stuff this whole time, and you've been fine.
Oh, but now you have an arsenal. You have an arsenal. You're rising an army against me.
Oh yeah, I have 3 double chests full of gravel, and also
Jesus
3 double
Christ.
chests full of sand.
Weapons of
So-
mass destruction. They weren't in the Middle East. Aya has them. Christ.
You know, a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna go fix my pickaxe, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So, bye,
Okay.
Aya.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, stream is terribly delayed, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's fine. Chances are this bit will actually get cut off, because I literally am just gonna go get video evidence of me fixing up my pickaxe. My fixaxe? I don't know. Hello. All right, holding the pick in here. Give me emmer dudes. Give me emmer dudes, please. Emmer doodles, emmer doddles. Gather all of these up. All right, and you also have potatoes. I'll take that. Every single villager in my village is on its way to being a master, and this mending pickaxe is the cause. All right. You gather all of this, gather all of this. Okay, that's where you cut off. They're cutting me off, guys. They've had enough. Keep going. My pickaxe still isn't healed yet. This farmer has been upgraded to master. Good for him. Proud of him, really. Alright, what about you? Yes,